getting that entire visibility across different dimensions of the work that is happening.
So by default, what comes into mind when we talk about the success of the DevOps strategies are the DORA metrics. How do you measure the four key metrics of DORA? Continuous deployment frequency, mean time for change, and then we have the change failure rate, and then time to recover. So these are the four metrics. Having said that, not all organizations are the same, right? These metrics need not apply to all the organizations. The reason I say that is, I come from a healthcare organization. So, healthcare industry is highly regulated, right? For example, Philips, all the things that we sell, we primarily sell big iron machines, CT, the MR, and then also the software solutions, the solution stack that goes along with it. Right? So when we talk about the software part of it that we deploy for our customer, there are the two types of software. So Brajesh already covered some aspects of it. So one kind of software stack is called medical grade, as it's been classified by FDA, the regulatory body. So all that software stack, which is of clinical value, right? Which is providing direct value to a clinician, for example, to diagnose a patient. So those are classified as medical, right? And then you have another category of software stack, which primarily are things like platform applications, the platform services, and then the serviceability service applications, right? Those kind of application stack that helps in monitoring the performance of all these devices, the clinical applications, and then observability and all that. So these generally are categorized as non-medical, right? By FDA. Okay. And generally, if you look at the clinical applications, the situation today is that you can't make 100 releases per day, right? You have a new feature release, clinical feature releases, and you can't just keep deploying 100 times a day as on date, right? So the DORA metrics need not directly apply in those situations, and the reason primarily is by virtue of the fact that these are highly regulated, and then there are a lot of manual aids, a lot of decision points, right? And so in these kind of situations, we use some kind of proxy DORA metrics. For example, in order to measure deployment frequency, we measure the deployment frequency or the number of times you make releases to a test environment or to an accept environment, right? Or the number of service packs that you release, the frequency of service packs. So if I have to measure throughput or velocity, so these are the standard metrics that we make use of, which are not directly DORA, but proxy DORA. And then, in order to measure stability, right, the quality, we use metrics like build failure, right? And then code quality, ticks measures, and so on. So those are what are applicable today for medical grade devices. But then in our SaaS journey, right, we are trying to see how far we'll be able to push the limits and then try to get as near to those ideal DORA metrics as possible. Okay, so that's a journey that we have started. On the other hand, when I talk about those non-medical grade kind of applications like the platform applications or the serviceability applications, DORA metrics are clearly applicable.